There we go. All right. So, as I was telling everyone, I had this idea to do this 15 minutes with you, and it's an interview or a conversation, right, with my friends or
Right.
people, Instagram people. And
Right.
I've done a couple, but I haven't continued to do it because, timing's always a bitch, right? I've tried to hook up with you for about, like, how many weeks now?
Dude, we've been trying to do it for like 2 weeks now.
Right?
Or like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And that day, it's kind of like, oh, you know what? I can do it. We got windows where you can do it between this time and this time.
Yeah.
If that passes, okay, we'll do it again at this hour, and then.
And it's only 15 minutes.
And it's only 15 minutes. we can't get together. Por eso estamos como estamos. But cheers, man.
Hold on. I got a brewski just for this. Because I saw you with Maestro last time, and I was like, damn, these fools are drinking beer. So I was like, let's do this. This is my spirit animal, Charlie Brown.
There you go.
I'll go halfway.
Rolling rock.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Yeah. When I was a kid growing up in Rosemead.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll transition into one of the topics that we're going to talk about is living in the burbs. I grew up actually in Pasadena, but then I went to high school in Rosemead. When I got to Rosemead, it was a culture shock. Like, it was a lot of Asians in Rosemead.
Oh yeah,
a lot of Asians, and not so many in the. I grew up like in a black, Mexican, Hispanic neighborhood. So when I got there, it was really, really strange.
It's crazy. Like in Rosemead, dude. Like, they're like I was raised there, born there, like practically. Well, I was born in LA, but like raised there, like as a kiddo, like 2 years old, dude, and then to like 14, 15, and like I was used to like all the Asians, dude. It's crazy. Like it was normal for me.
Right. But we're gonna talk about like a different culture shock for you because you were in Rosemead, and then after that, you kind of went to the.
I went to the barrio after that,
East
bro.
LA Monterey Park area.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that.
That was cool, dude. That was like I was like 14, 15, and like, you're like trying to figure yourself out at that age.
Right.
And it was my first move, and I was like used to like Rosemead and like Asians and like chow mein and like like that episode of Curb where like Larry walks into like a Asian Japanese place and then they're like, "Hey, chicken teriyaki boy."
Yeah.
Okay, so like it would be like that. Like I'd walk in and I would always order that, and like I was little and like the restaurant owner would be like, "Hey, it's the chicken teriyaki boy," and I was like, "What?" And then growing up, I was like, "Damn, that's like Curb and like life," and I was like, "Yeah, that happens." So I was super used to like all that Asian stuff, man, like and like the culture. And then moving to East Los, it was just like you got like dudes riding in bikes, just like hitting you up, and like fucking. It like toughens your skin up, dude.
Yeah.
Like, especially at like 14, 15, because you're like, oh yeah, fuck these guys, and like it toughens you up a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit edgy,
And with me,
harder on the
edges.
edges.
Reverse because I came from a tough neighborhood, and then I moved to Rosemead, which was pretty chill. Also,
it's like
growing up like in the the early 90s, mid 90s. The 80s too. Crime was really, really bad. It was a little bit different. Bet. But now you're in Montclair. What year is it in Montclair right now?
Well, like what year is it here?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's like it's just gray. The year gray. It's just gray.
So one of the things that we do a lot, and we've actually taken the train together. But I'm always on the train, and I know that you're always on the train.
Same.
Tell me about your experiences on the metro. Like, what's the craziest shit you've ever seen? What's the funniest thing? Or
well, like me and my friends, we share this story that one time, like, so like I've always been dating this like suburb girl, which is my girl now, and she's pretty much born and raised in Montclair, so like this is her hometown,
Yeah.
And so like she was dating me, and it was like a long distance relationship, and like I would always like promote like the train for her. Like I was like, dude, let's take the train. So it was like new to her. So one day she got like a bunch of her friends and their boyfriends, and we went like to this, like we took a train trip.
Right.
It's like a train trip for them, but for us, it's like, dude, it's just like getting by.
Yeah, I commute
you know?
every day on the fucking train. Yeah.
Yeah. So I see people like that on the train all the time. Like, oh, hey, we're gonna go to Union Station, and it's like, dude, it's like daily life for us,
Right.
you know. But like, so yeah, I was gonna take him to Venice or Santa Monica,
Right.
and so like we took all these different trains. I mean, all these different buses, and like in one of them, like this guy in the back just started like smoking, like packing a bowl and like just smoking, like hot boxing the bus, dude. So like it's kind of normal, but like you gotta blow it out the window. You know, this guy was like le valió madre, and he
Yeah.
just started smoking up the whole bus, and you know everybody's getting like that second high, and then they got all the way to the bus driver in the front, and she was like, she just snapped, and she was like, she pulled over and she just kicked everybody out of the bus, and we were like pretty far away from Venice, and like the funny part is that my cousin who lives in Montclair too, like had like a fishing rod and everything, like looked like a super like touristy cat, and he had like the fishing
Oh shit!
pad and
Now you guys had to
everything,
walk down the street and he has this whole thing and everyone's
and
fucking
we had
looking
to
at
walk. And
like, what the fuck? The ocean's like fucking far away. What? Why are you
yeah,
doing
bro.
that?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so we were stranded and we had to walk it, and because we didn't want to wait for the next bus. It was, yeah, that was a pretty crazy story.
So
Crackheads, but I don't know, it's like shocking stories. I don't have any. Like crackheads is kind of normal. People talking to themselves is kind of normal.
yeah, you know what I usually do when I'm really drunk? I fucking I miss my stop. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh fuck, not again, dude. And I have to wait for the train to come back the other way and then hop on it and then, you know. But that's my own fault. That's my own fault.
That's my biggest fear. Like right now, I'm kind of like, I'm dreading that. Like I don't want to. I'm a heavy sleeper. So if I like sleep on the bus or train, I'm afraid I'll end up like in Rialto or something, or like San Bernardino.
I've got a long story. I'm not gonna even share it today, but it's just it's ridiculous. One of the things I did when I was on the train when I was drunk. But talking about drunk and talking about
Is it like risky business?
Huh? Well,
is it like that risky business train scene?
Yeah, maybe, maybe. But talking about the train and talking about getting drunk, it's gonna lead me down to the next topic. We're gonna talk about karaoke. So for those that don't know, let them know what karaoke is.
So karaoke is a monthly event where everybody just gets together in Boyle Heights at a place called Eastside Love, and we just get together and we celebrate this artist named Morrissey and of the Smiths, and you just sing songs about, well, from him or the Smiths, his prior band, and that's all it is.
Right. Now, when I get there, I take the metro because the Mariachi Plaza is right across the street, and that's one of the stops, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I get up there and I sing. Now, they've got this cool thing where if you're the first person to sing that night, you get your first beer for free. Your first drink, you get that for free. But you were the first singer ever. Like
ever.
When it started. You were the first. Tell me about that. How did it start? How did you hear about it?
Fuck, I think that must have been like 10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it was a while back. So like I'm a big t-shirt. Like I love t-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts are like my best friends. Like it's like I appreciate them. I take care of them, wash them a certain way. It's like Golden Boy. You know, you got the Golden Boy shirt.
Right.
From Seinfeld. So like, yeah, dude. So like they were giving out free shirts to like the first 40 or 50 people.
Right.
And like I was like, dude, I need to go get me one of those shirts. And I was like pretty heavy into Morrissey and the Smiths at that time. And I still am, but like even heavier back then. So I told my lady, I was like, we gotta go. Like it's this up and coming thing. I feel like it's gonna stick around for a while.
Right.
And so we went, and like there were fans, but they were like shy fans. They weren't like how they are now, like passionate about it. and like nobody had signed up on the list. They still had that list system.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna sign up. And I was like, and I really want to sing this song, "You've Got Everything Now" by the Smiths. And like, so I like signed up, and like Alexis and Jesse Funk, the hostess back then and the DJ back then, and they were like, fuck, this guy signed up. All right, cool. So like nobody else has signed up. And then like I was afraid people were gonna do like Suede Head or How Soon Is Now and play it safe. You know, I was like, nah, if you could sing any Morrissey song or any Smith song, I'm gonna do You've Got Everything Now.
That's beautiful.
So like I was like, fuck, let's go with the banger. And like, yeah, so I sang it out, and like I got my, so when you sing, like the first 50 people, I think like you get a free shirt. So I got my shirt, and like I think I still have it at my mom's house. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful story, man. You know what? We a few of our friends were having dinner. We were talking about like who was the first person to ever sing, and everyone kept on naming like I think it was this person, I think it was that person, but you just
there's a video. There's a video. There's proof. I think if you go to their Facebook.
You know what, Randy? Your word is my proof,
bro. There's a video.
Your
like,
word
trust.
is my proof. Like that's it. If it came from you, then it's the truth. It's gospel. So okay, so you mentioned Alexis, right? So Alexis was the KJ back then, and then we've gone through a few there. But you also hosted your own night. Let's talk about.
Oh yeah. So then after that, like the owner of Eastside Love was like trying different nights.
Right.
He I think one of the first ones he did after Morrissey was the Beatles.
Okay.
Beatles Okie. And he would promote this on like Facebook. And I was like, oh shit, Beatles Okie? I'll see. Rolling Stone, it was Rolling Stones, The Doors, Led Zeppelin, like all like your like godfathers of rock.
Right.
And then it was like, then it got like Jose night. And I was like, okay, cool, something different. And it was like Café Tacuba. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I like messaged him, and I was like, hey, like, why not Radiohead? And like he's like, okay, yeah, sounds good. And I remember like I had seen pictures, and all the other nights were kind of like light people, but light amount of people. But then like when I gave him the idea of Radiohead, it like it looked like a Morrissey Okie night now, like it was packed.
Right.
And I was like, what? Like there is a fan base out there of Radiohead. Sorry.
Technical difficulties. We'll edit that out, bro. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so
and
you hosted a Radiohead night.
Yeah. And then after that, the predominant one was like Interpol, because I'm a big Interpol fan.
Right.
And then Alexis was like, I don't know about just Interpol. Maybe we should just make it like wide range of that genre. So we did like a post-punk revival, post-punk night. And then that one was like, damn, like that's the one. Like that's a good one, you know, because people are into post-punk.
Right. So okay, we're talking a lot about music and karaoke. Do you listen to anything that's like regularly played on the radio, or is it just strictly like your
weirdness?
Yeah, like the type of stuff. Because I know you and I have got some similar music taste, but you've also played some songs that I'm like, all right, I'll get into this.
Yeah, so I was talking to my pops, because my pops is like, damn, dude, like you sing like a bunch of weird stuff, and then you sing like your your doo-wop and like your regular like radio, your top 40 shit, and like I was talking to my pops and my chick, and I was like, dude, like what would your parents play in the background when you were growing up? And she was all like, oh, my mom would listen to like Rocío Dúrcal and like Juan Gabriel or Ana Gabriel, right? Like Hispanic stuff. And then I was like, well, my dad would always bump like the Thompson Twins, and then he'll play like fucking Roy Orbison, like weird, like it was like very wide range.
Yeah.
So I think in my subconscious, I was very like, oh shit, what is that song? You know, I would always pay attention, and I was like, what is that song? So I think that's what influenced me to have like, and then LimeWire. I don't know if you were big on LimeWire or FrostWire back in the days.
Yeah.
Where you just download a bunch of crap.
Right.
Like I would like files of like different music stuff, and I was like, hey, that sounds pretty cool, and like hip hop. I listen to hip hop, everything.
Hey, so your pops is one of the cooler pops out there that I know, man. Like he comes out and he hangs out. He comes out to my karaoke night, and we try to take care of him as best as possible.
Yeah,
he likes to sing.
He barely got into it.
Yeah.
Like he got the itch.
Right. And it's so funny because, you know, some of my friends, when they hear like I've got a karaoke crew, right? Most of my friends are karaoke people that I've met inside love.
Yeah.
And they kind of like, you know, karaoke is like so corny, but it's really not, right?
I mean, I think it's corny. Like it's like I don't know. I think it's kind of corny.
You think it's corny?
But it's like, because I feel like, I mean, we're not like professional singers, right? Like in that spectrum of the word, it's just like an entertainment, like fun pastime.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
But you could still be devoted to it, and like, you know. But we take it to a whole different. I like this little click because it's like you could sing whatever, and like it's like, oh, that's a cool song. I want to try that one.
Right.
Or like, and I had other karaoke homies from this other place called Spikes in Rosemead.
Yeah.
And like,
I remember.
Yeah, those guys would sing like The Who and like the B-52s, like, and like old school, like you know how you had that old school night, like
right.
Very Art LeBeau-ish.
Yeah. That was
very soulful. So I like wide range singers. It's like, dude, that's cool. That's a cool song for you. Or like, yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
When people sing different shit.
Yeah. Hey, so let's talk about just a couple more things, and then I think we're up on 15 minutes, but if we go over, it's fine. Bernie.
Oh yeah, Bernie's the man, dude. Bernie, like, I think, I don't know, like, I was raised very, like, don't trust nobody. It's just very Hispanic, like, you know?
Yeah.
Be cool with heads, but, like, don't give them your full confianza and trust. And, like, I don't know, dude, like, and then politics, like, people fucking lie and bullshit all the time. But I feel like Bernie has just been, like, fighting the good fight for years.
For a fucking long time, right?
Yeah, and like he's like, and then the work speaks for itself, like what he's done, and like he just stays true to his like word and belief. And I'm like, damn, like should we trust this guy? So there's a side of me that's like, nah. He's a politician at the end of the road. Like he's a politician, but like he hasn't been bought out by anybody, you know. So he's not gonna go ahead and like go in the interest of like billionaires and corporations.
Right.
And like I've seen him a few times and we've met him, and like he's just a humble old man.
Yeah.
But he's still like, I think he just fights the good fight for like the right people, which is like working class. And I think it's crazy because like, I don't know, I live in Montclair and I see like Trump hats out here, dude.
Yeah, I could imagine, man. I could imagine.
And it's pretty scary. So I'm like, damn, like, and then I just posted a meme right now. It's like, okay, so we're scared to support a Democrat socialist, but we're not afraid to admire a nationalist, you know,
right.
Which is pretty much Trump, dude. Like that feels like.
Yeah,
he's an extreme nationalist patriota, and it's like.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't even think he's that, man. I think he's just, you know, like someone's.
And he's an idiot too.
He's an idiot. Hey, this is kind of like that Seinfeld episode where Elaine's dating that communist.
Communist.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, is when she suspects him to be a communist, I was like, hey, you know, is my friend Randy a socialist? Are you a socialist, or are you just down with what he stands for?
I'm just down with Bernie. Like, I mean, I don't know. I was a poli-sci major, and I still keep in touch with my poli-sci professor. Like, I'm that guy. Like, I still like see him every so often.
Right.
and we talk politics, and like I think he's a socialist, but like I think
So no,
I'm gonna
no
label my
Che Guevara poster in your room.
no, just that's because like there's two sides of Che. Like he's cool, like revolutionary wise, but like there's also some extreme stuff that he's been known to have done.
Yeah.
But I'm just no, I'm just a California Democrat.
There you go, California Democrat. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up. Anything you wanna? Last thing you want to talk about? Anything you? Anything that?
Well, I told myself when doing this, if I could like promote anything, I want to promote some bands that people should listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's this band called The Color.
Okay.
COLOUR. Like they like were like active for like a few years. I think like 2 or 3 years, and that's it. But there's some good shit out there. So YouTube The Color. The songs are called Down the Circus, Little Wren, and then I don't know if are you familiar with Elephant?
Yeah. Yeah. I am.
Elephant's pretty cool. But yeah, just The Color. I don't know.
All right.
But and wait, and this band from fuck, where are they from? Ireland? They're called Girl's Name.
Girl's name.
Girl's Name.
Okay.
And like, dude, their shit is like, I think they're way better than like Interpol.
Oh shit.
But they broke up like maybe like a year ago, and it was a drag. But they never came to the States.
I've broken up with every girl I've ever been with.
Yeah. You've never been dumped?
No, have I been dumped? Yeah. My wife ended our relationship. That was like, but I'm over it. Hey man, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Hope to see you this Sunday.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Wait, no, I gotta work. I gotta work. But hey, if you're not doing anything, Barcelona and Real Madrid are playing. It's a classic.
Oh shit, yeah.
And they're like
let's just a little bit.
Go ahead, keep going.
Just a little bit, but it's not gonna be.
I'll give you some material.
This is the post game wrap up, bro. LAFC yesterday.
Yeah.
Against León. They beat them 3-0 and they qualified.
Yeah.
So my team, Cruz Azul, is gonna come in and play.
And I thought of you too. I was all like, oh shit, it's gonna be Santiago's like
my two teams.
LA. Yeah, Los Cruzas, La Mecánica. No, La Máquina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I was so like amazed by that. It was just like a fucking awesome it was an awesome game, and it was crazy. It was crazy. They had
Rosemary.
So many hi everyone, whoever's still on there. They had chances to score so many fucking goals, and it was just amazing.
Yeah,
man, it's amazing.
Yeah, I saw the highlights and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was really great. Maybe we'll catch a game sometime.
I'm telling you, Sunday if you want to go. I can't go to the Mermaid because I gotta work, but in the morning, what's his name? Well, I'm part of this group called La Peña Barcelona.
Yeah.
And like they're like the LA fan club.
Right.
And they're hooligan-y, but they're not extreme.
Oh, they used to meet in Pasadena, right?
Yeah. At Lucky Baldwin's.
Yeah, but now they meet where?
Dude, they've been gypsies for a while now, but I hope they stay there at Limericks in downtown.
Oh, dude,
on 7th.
We did a karaoke night there one time.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly where Limericks is at.
It's like on 7th, right?
Yeah, it's just like you exit the fucking metro and you're right there.
Yeah, you see? So I think I'm gonna go this Sunday at 12. Kickoff. This Sunday 12.
12? Shit.
Noon.
Yeah, I work, bro.
Mm.
So what I do is I work. What I do. Here's what I do. I get drunk on Saturday. Every Saturday, even though I tell myself, don't get drunk on Saturday, because then I have to wake up and I have to go to work on Sunday. But then when I get off from work on Sunday, right, I go straight to the Mermaid, and I'm there nursing a fucking hangover. So, when you get bit by a rattlesnake, you know what they give you in that anti-venom? You know what's in that anti-venom? More snake venom, right? But it's just a little bit different, just to make you feel better. So that's how it is. So when I go to the Mermaid, I'm hungover, and then I'm like, fuck, give me more of that stuff, because I need to get straight. And then what
they should have like a Bloody Mary or something like Sunday.
Maybe. And then what happens is I get drunk. And then when I get drunk, then I get home, and I have to work at fucking 9 a.m. in the morning the next day. So I'm a mess, like, through the whole week. So Tuesday nights, I'm usually just asleep. Like, as soon as I get home, I'm done. I'm out.
Fucking drunks.
Hey, man, thank you so much for doing this. I'm going to let you go.
Yeah. All right.